Hi there. My name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where I take a look at the lectionary text and I tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the kids' room or the garage. You know how we do it. Thank you so much for your partnership in this ministry. Thank you for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. This is for the very last Sunday of the church year. Sunday after this, we move into Advent. But this is either Christ the King Sunday or the Reign of Christ Sunday. Same thing, but different titles, especially when we look at the fact that we don't really, it's like Monty Python, a king? I didn't vote for you. The whole thing about the kingship language also being, a lot of us are moving from kingdom to kingdom as we are called together as brothers and sisters in Christ, and all kinds of siblings in Christ and things like that. But this is for the last Sunday of the year. Looking at the gospel lesson, it's the parable of the sheep and the goats. And the thing about this that just really strikes me is that both of them saw Jesus, but neither one of them knew that they saw Jesus. One helped Jesus, one did not. But the fact is that they don't know. So I'm looking at the springboard to get into the story is about things that have to do with how we see. A couple of springboards, and it's all about this idea of that there are times that we don't see, there are times we don't recognize that we see, there's certain things, and that's the springboard, because talking about how both of these people, they didn't realize that they saw Jesus, and it's how they ended up helping. One helped, the other didn't, and it's the same folks. When did we see you? When did we help you, Jesus? When did we see you? You saw me and helped me when you fed the hungry, when you clothed the poor, when you visited in prison. These things about when we help the least of these, and we're lifting up Jesus. But again, that idea of not knowing when you see, and how we are given new eyesight, new ways of seeing, new ways of treating people. So the springboard that I'm looking at is a couple of them. One, both of my brothers are colorblind. Both of my brothers there's particular colors they can't see, and I listed on the blog the different colors. I think it's like red and green, and then there's another two that are hard to tell, that you can't tell apart. So, and there's the color tests that you can print that has the color here, and they have the letter or the number written in the other color, and talking about how there are folks that can't see this, that they look and they're like, all I see is one color, and I can't see that. And there's that springboard, and for me, I'm pulling in my brothers and talking about that, and about how then there's sometimes they need help in the sense where it's like, those two pieces of clothing, they don't really go together. But there's that. The other is an eye chart. Just search up eye chart and print out an eye chart about how I wear glasses. I have a hard time, and without them, I'm like, I can't see. They're there, and about how all of us, we have that eye chart, and that. So there's that direction. The third is there's optical illusions. There's a great one, which is a duck and a bunny. And I actually have a shirt that's got this graph that's written, and it's like one side it's a bunny, the other side is it's a bunny if it's standing up like this, but you turn it like this and it becomes a duck and a bunny. Talking about, what do you see here? I see a duck. Turn this over here. What do you see? I see a bunny, or a duck and a bunny. And it's a great illustration. So if you look up optical illusion, duck and bunny, and that'll come up. There's also the optical illusion of, it's a picture, and it is an optical illusion, but there's a picture of an older woman, and then when you first see it, you either see the older woman first, or you see the younger woman, but it's a picture that is drawn where you can see a picture of a younger woman and an older woman, and and it's not that they are both and. I mean, it's not like you see one and then you see one hidden in the other, but it's a picture of a younger woman and then a picture of an older woman, and it's pretty fascinating, a way of seeing. So that's, and all these things about ways of seeing. Then the last springboard is having a pair of glasses, and you can, for example, we have a eyeglass collection box for the Lions, and you can borrow one from there, or maybe, I don't know, if you wear glasses, you might have an old pair of frames, or somewhere, or you can go to the Dollar Tree. What? And get a pair of readers and basically knock out the lenses. And the idea is that you put them on and you're trying to see and you can't see, and you're looking and you're talking, and then you pick them out and you can just poke your finger right through the lens. Oh, there's a problem. I don't have lenses here. I don't nothing to help me see. And the idea is that all of this is that Jesus, in the words of Jesus, and as Jesus directs the disciples and directs us, Jesus gives us a new way of seeing. That Jesus tells us, and we are lucky enough and blessed enough to have the words of Jesus that helps guide us in ways that we see. That Jesus says, in the least of these, you see me. When you help the least of these, you are lifting me up. When you do this, you see me. And it's almost like the eye doctor that says, which is better, A or B? And we say B, and he goes, B is better. Which is better, B or C? C. C is better. Like the eye doctor knows. But here, as Jesus directs us and says, as you see the least of these, you see me. And then it directs us in that. All right, those are lots of springboards, all having to do with how we see the world and we see the people around us as Jesus. That we treat everyone that we meet as if they are Jesus, because according to Jesus, they are. All right? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the love that you're sharing with your families and your kids and your congregations. You are rocking it, my friends. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week. Peace.